Hey guys, today's video we're going to be going over the Black Ops 7 reveal in its entirety. Charlie Intel is still tweeting out details as of 2 hours ago when it first dropped. So after we watch the trailer together, we're going to be going over the details and then we're going to refresh the page and see if anything else comes out before we end the video. So without further ado, let's just get right into it.
They want you afraid. Fear makes you easier to control. It's time to wake up.
Your streets shall once again run red with your blood.
Raul Menendez ignited global unrest on an unprecedented scale.
Menendez is a terrorist. We're bringing peace and security to the world.
He refuses to let me go.
Stop looking backwards, Dayton. What matters is what we do next.
A lot of people counting on us for answers.
Spectre 1, report. Need a sit rep.
This isn't real.
The hell it ain't!
Pull it together, man!
So eager to leave, David.
Killing the man is a hell of a lot easier than killing the idea.
You were never cut out to be a Mason.
No more games. This ends now.
Get the Reznov Challenge Pack when you pre-order now.
So immediately from the beginning, I can tell what they're doing. Anybody who remembers the Black Ops 2 reveal trailer knows that this is the same color palette and the same color scheme that was in LA when the highway was collapsing and you were getting that police escort. This is the same exact color scheme and color palette. We do see the security guard is even kneeling down in front of the city. And this is the exact scene that brought me back to that Black Ops 2 reveal trailer. So they're already baiting the nostalgia quite well. Remember, no pre-orders. There will be no pre-orders, at least not on this channel. So let's just get right into the details. First up, Call of Duty Black Ops 7 will allow you to share weapon builds directly with other players in-game. You will also be able to share a build code online that lets anyone put the code in the game and instantly get that specific weapon build. That's a unique feature. I'm surprised it took them that long to think of something, considering how the gunsmith worked and how gunsmith has changed Call of Duty with Warzone. But just continuing on, Black Ops 7 has a 4-player co-op campaign with 11 missions in a linear story. Once done, endgame unlocks a 32-player PvE experience on Avalon. It's a replayable mission that you experience after the campaign. If you die, you lose all of your gear and have to restart. That's basically DMZ. We discussed DMZ would be taking a back seat, which is kind of sad when you think about it. But continuing on, Black Ops 7 features a total of 16 Mastery Camos. For the first time ever, a campaign will have Mastery Camos available to unlock. Although it's good that you get a reward for completing the campaign like a Mastery Camo that you can flex in other game modes, that's all there is to do at this point in the game, is to get Mastery Camos. And so adding more camos for people to get isn't going to change that. The reason why Classic Prestige is not working like it used to is because of the SBMM algorithm. The classic prestige system worked flawlessly when there was no strict SBMM in public match like Black Ops 2, but you still had league play, and anybody in league play would run your shit. I'm talking about from iron to bronze to platinum to masters. Anybody in league play on Black Ops 2 would run your shit if you were just a casual public match player. So there can be that discrepancy of game modes while maintaining a healthy player base. It's been done before. Why can't we just do it again? That's why you're adding more camos to grind. You can't have Classic Prestige work the way it used to when SBMM is in the game. It really is just that simple. Black Ops 7 XP, Weapon XP, Battle Pass XP earned across campaign, endgame, multiplayer, and zombies, so it's all cross progress. Classic Prestige returns, 10 prestiges, 55 levels each. They're capitalizing on the nostalgia of the level cap of Black Ops 2. Weapon Prestige, 2 prestiges per weapon with attachments and exclusive camos to unlock with a max level of 250. Wow. Okay. So, same thing, nostalgia baiting with the prestiges. Too bad that's irrelevant with SBMM. I don't really have much to say about this section. It's stuff that we've all seen before, but it's not working in the right way. Like I said, when it comes to the prestige system and the battle pass, and then weapon prestige works, but not when you have gunsmith and all of these interchangeable attachments. It kind of defeats the purpose. And yeah, you know where I stand when it comes to baiting nostalgia with these new features. It doesn't make any sense. Especially with multiplayer, the marketing for so long has been take away what they love and then give it back to them a few years later, like Classic Prestige. But when you give us back Classic Prestige, it doesn't feel the same because SBMM is there and the store is there. There's no supply drops. It's kind of different because you're monetizing a different way. There's battle passes. There's all of these different moving parts. And then Classic Prestige kind of feels numb when you have all of that pile into your experience. And that's something that they haven't learned. It seems like they haven't learned it still. That's not me hating. That's just me calling it out for what it is. But we'll just continue on. Black Ops 7 will follow MW3 type system with weekly challenges starting at Season 1. Weekly challenges will have attachment, weapon blueprints, and more rewards, along with 2 camos, one halfway through and one at the end of the challenge. That is really good. People absolutely loved those challenges in the MW3 reboot. It was fantastic. I remember Nero loved them, Jev was even completing them all the time. That's a really big W. This is probably the best update I've seen so far, bringing this back. But what I just say literally 1 minute ago, this is their marketing gimmick. Do not fall for it. It's really bad. It's really bad if you keep falling for it at this point. Carry forward for Black Ops 7 all current double XP tokens and gobblegums available day 1 in Black Ops 7. Operators, bundles, and other Black Ops 6 content to be added to Black Ops 7 at Season 1 launch. Didn't they do this in the original Warzone? Didn't they literally do this in the original Warzone and then they literally killed Caldera and made Warzone 2 that was a complete flop? Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that's what happened. I could be wrong. I'm not familiar with the whole Warzone timeline, but I remember correctly in one of the original 3 games, MW 2019, Black Ops Cold War, Vanguard, somewhere around there, there was a carry forward into Warzone, so you could have used all of your skins from one game and another game, and it just continued on. I'm not sure if I'm right or wrong, but they tried this before, and then they completely botched it because then they restarted it completely and made everybody rebuy the skins, rebuy the operators, rebuy everything. Call of Duty Black Ops 7 Zombies. Original crew returns alongside the BO6 crew. Round-based largest map ever at launch with wonder vehicle to move between the 6 main POIs. Survival mode returns set on the map's POIs. Dead Ops Arcade 4 returns. Okay, you can tell that the zombies are even going back to the nostalgia baiting. The original crew, I don't know if it's the Victus crew or if that's the right name. I don't know how the largest map ever at launch with 6 main POIs is going to play out. That's kind of sounding like a transit thing with town and farm and diner being the POIs on the survival maps. And then you had transit bringing you around those locations. And then if you remember, that map also had a bunch of POIs besides the main ones. You had Knocked actually in a cornfield. It was an amazing map. People just hated it because it was a different experience. It wasn't, training in one map area. People loved training in the tunnel. You could train by the diner. there were so many areas to play and there were so many different locations in transit. So this is kind of sounding like that. And it seems like they're going with the nostalgia with the old crew again. Maybe zombies might be done right this year. Who knows? This sounds kind of interesting, especially since it's sounding like transit. We'll keep an eye on this one. We'll keep an eye on this one. This is interesting. Remember, no pre-orders, no pre-orders, but we'll see how this one turns out. Let's continue on. Because Black Ops 7 is a co-op campaign, there is no difficulty setting like realism or veteran. The co-op will adjust the difficulty based on how many players are in your squad. I don't know why they're doing that. Call of Duty World at War had a co-op campaign, and they still had difficulty settings on that campaign if you wanted to play solo. I don't understand why you would do that, why take away the ability to do that. That's a setting that's just been there since the game was invented. Why change something that's not broken? I don't understand that change. Let's just continue on. That's pointless. First look at Black Ops 7 multiplayer HUD. We can see he's holding a dragonfly or a hunter-killer drone. I think this is a dragonfly drone that was in Black Ops 2. There's a direct showcase that I'm not going to watch because it's 20 minutes long, but it's on Charlie Intel's Twitter. If you want to watch the whole thing, the whole showcase, it's on his Twitter. Black Ops 7 introduces overclock for loadouts, equipment streaks, fields, upgrades can change in game based on progression of the item. Okay, if you unlock something in the game and you get to use it right away, I guess that's something that should be allowed. The beta starts October 2nd for early access. The open beta for everyone begins on the 5th and it ends on the 8th. First look at the active camo upgrade. It seems like active camo is the Black Ops 3 specialist Spectre. I could be wrong, but it seems like that's what it is. I don't know how well field upgrades are going to play in this game. I don't like field upgrades. I think they should just be perks, and if not perks, they should just be a score streak. I don't like it. I think if you're going to do field upgrades, you should just add specialists into the game like Black Ops 3 or Black Ops 4. But I digress. Raid in Black Ops 7 kind of looks new. New color palette, wood floors. Looks kind of a Japan setting, to be honest, like a classic feudal Japan setting. If that's what they did with Raid, it might be an absolute W redesign, but I'm not buying this game just for Raid and a hijacked remastered. No way. The Dead Ops 4 trailer is up there as well, a little teaser. No manual doors in any of the Black Ops 7 maps. Okay. Now we're cooking. Now we got something, boys. We got something. We have a winner. This is the best thing I have seen today. No manual doors in any of the Black Ops 7 maps. Let's fucking go. That's a huge W. No doors. Fuck you, Joe Secott. Fuck you and everything you did to Call of Duty in MW 2019. You deserve that. Wingsuit gameplay in Call of Duty Black Ops 7. This is Skirmish, the new 20v20 map set on 2 locations of Avalon. Okay, so it seems like this is the new ground war. Full details on these changes below. I don't want to read that blog. We'll read that another time. Some Black Ops 7 multiplayer updates. Okay, let's get into this. No tactical sprint by default. Use perk for it. No ADS while sliding, diving, or wall jumping by default. You need a perk for it. Specialist bonus to get all perks. Looper perk for looping streaks, gun-ho perk for sprint while firing. Yes, if you're going to be a movement demon, that's fine. You're going to have to sacrifice some other components of the game. You can't be a super soldier consistently throughout your multiplayer experience. That's why people hate getting slide canceled, the omni movement, the tactical sprint. This might be a good balance to the way people use movement and how they use it in public match. But why make this change if SBMM is there? Wouldn't SBMM be protecting those players who don't have good movement? Why would you have to resort to putting that in a perk format? Could it be they're dulling down SBMM and that's why they need to move movement into a perk format rather than just keeping it as a core component of the game? Who knows? That's interesting. I'm going to keep an eye on that as well. Remember, no pre-orders. No matter how good they make multiplayer sound, we're not pre-ordering this game unless we get some confirmation about the SBMM being dulled down or we see the confirmation that it's completely gone. More details on weapon build sharing. So this is the gunsmith. It does look like the guns. That's the M8A1, LMGs. We have some snipers. This definitely looks like the M8A1. That looked like the PP Bison. It seemed like we had an MP5 in the trailer. This looks like a Scorpion, maybe a Vector type of thing. Who knows? I don't like the weapon design in this game. They look kind of boxy and bulky and kind of futuristic. I don't really like it. They don't make a lot of sense. Only for being 10 years after Black Ops 2, you should still have a SCAR in there. You should still have a M27 or a FAL. They shouldn't be this advanced looking, but I could just be nitpicking there. We can continue on. Black Ops 7 will launch with 16 6v6 maps. The Forge, Tashin, Exposure, Cortez, Scar, Den, Homestead, Colossus, Imprint, Dry Dock, Retrieval, Paranoia, Blackheart, Express, Raid, and Hijacked. On the maps we have on screen right here, and I love the fact that they're going back to one named maps, like one name or two names like Dry Dock, that's no big deal. Blackheart, that's no big deal. 1 to 2 named maps are absolutely goated. That's something that's very simple and I took for granted back in the day, but now it seems like they're going back to that. Like I said, take it away from us and give it back to us as a selling point. The weapon inspect animations look quite nice, but not enough to get me on the game. Raid, like we said, looks completely great with its redesign. Feudal Japan setting, it looks great. Call of Duty Next returns live on Tuesday, September 30th, and will feature the full Black Ops 7 multiplayer gameplay reveal, zombies gameplay, and the future of Warzone. Call of Duty Black Ops 7 road to launch. Full zombies reveal early September. Call of Duty Next, September 30th. Beta October 2nd through October 8th, and the launch on the 14th. Call of Duty Black Ops 7 will feature 30 weapons at launch, including 16 new weapons to the series. It also features fan favorites like the Peacekeeper, M8A1, PDW-inspired SMG, and more. Okay, so if there's 16 new weapons, that's more original than there are remastered. I'm curious to see what the other 14 weapons are that are not going to be original weapons. Could we see a DSR-50 XPR? Could we see the SCAR return? Could we see the LSAT? Could we see the ballistic knife? Who knows? It will probably be a crossbow. Activision confirmed during our visit to Treyarch last week that they are fully aware of the feedback on how cosmetics look in Call of Duty, and they are taking it into account for the future. I'll believe it when I see it. I'll believe that when I see it. Call of Duty Black Ops 7 will feature 16 mastery camos to earn, 4 from co-op, 4 from multiplayer, 4 from zombies, and 4 from Warzone at Season 1 launch. I said it a lot this video, there better be more substance to this game than mastery camo grinding. Call of Duty Black Ops 7 will be available day 1 on Xbox Game Pass, Ultimate, and PC Game Pass. Game Pass Ultimate or PC Game Pass subscribers get the pre-order benefits of Open Beta Early Access and the Reznov Pack. The mega jump in Black Ops 7, which was seen in the ad yesterday, is a power-up ability only available in the co-op campaign and endgame mode. It's power-up ability you earn during the campaign, not in multiplayer. That's fantastic. That's great news. New look at the Black Ops 7 multiplayer gameplay and HUD. It looks kind of like Black Ops 2. The gameplay looks and feels kind of like Black Ops 2. You can tell the score streaks kind of copy and pasted from them. Actually, like, it's kind of copy and pasted. Wow. We're going to end it right here. Perfect tweet to end it with. Charlie Intel just tweeted this out 7 minutes ago. Now that we've seen both Battlefield 6 and Call of Duty Black Ops 7, which game are you most excited to play? And are you going to be playing both? I think I'm going to be playing Battlefield 6, but both fans will be playing their game. Call of Duty fans will be playing Call of Duty. Battlefield fans will be playing Battlefield. I just think they're in competition to capture more of the casual player base. Which game is going to get more of a casual player base? Is it going to be Battlefield or is it going to be Black Ops 7? I think Battlefield is going to take it away, considering how much variance they have in their game, large-scale battles, small-scale battles. Black Ops 7, even Warzone, it gives you the same experience over and over and over again. But we'll see when it actually comes down to it, when these games come out. Like I said, it's going to be interesting. Perfect way to end it. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comment section. Leave a like, leave a dislike. Let me know your thoughts. Give me your opinion. Give me your feedback. No pre-orders. We're not buying this. I'm not trying to hate. I think this was a very balanced video. I gave credit where credit was due. I gave criticism where I think criticism was deserved. And so you guys let me know what you think in the comments down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.